Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Saturday, the 22nd of December 2018, and we're providing our gold and silver weekly update for the week ending the 21st of December. Gold rose $17 last week from $1,238 to $1,255, having hit a high of $1,265 and a low of $1,235. In sterling terms, gold finished the week at £993, that's up £10. And in euros, it closed at €1,104, that's up €9 on the week. Silver rose 5 cents, from $14.57 to $14.62, having hit a high of $14.82 and a low of $14.56. In sterling terms, it closed at £11.58, that's unchanged. And in euros, it closed at €12.86, that's down €0.03. The gold to silver ratio rose from 85 to 1 to 85.8 to 1. The Dow Jones closed on Friday at 22,445, down 414 points on the day and down 1,655 points on the week. And the NASDAQ closed at 6,333, down 195 points on the day and down 576 points on the week. And the S&P closed at 2,416, down 50 points on the day and down 183 points on the week. Brent crude fell $6.46 from $60.28 to $53.82. And US light crude fell $5.61 from $51.20 to $45.59. The dollar index stands at 96.95. That's down 0.49 on the week. Well, we have to admit, last week was fascinating to watch. Gold opened up gradually, rising until Wednesday, then took a $15 dip later that day, then peaked again on Thursday to its week's high of $12.65, and then fell back again $6 on Friday. Of course, the greatest influence was the Fed raising rates, with what some analysts believed was a perplexing statement from the Fed chair, Jerome Powell. On the one hand, he indicated that the Fed were determined to keep inflation at the 2% level, irrespective of political interference, which suggested higher rates, and then indicated that they expected fewer interest rate rises next year. Stock markets did not like the news, and last week saw the worst week for the Dow since the 2008 financial crisis, and the NASDAQ is officially declared as being in a bear market. The Dow fell 6.9%, the NASDAQ fell 8.4%, and the S&P 500 fell 7.1%. All three indices being down more than 12% in December. So what is causing this collapse? Well, a mixture of things. The prospect of a global economic slowdown, political chaos caused by Brexit, a looming US government shutdown, the resignation of General Mattis and the differences he has with Trump over military strategy and policy, especially over Syria and Afghanistan. The Fed confirming its rising interest rate policy will continue. And frankly, a host of other variables, including Greece and Spain, emerging markets, and general global uncertainty, and in some cases instability. And don't forget China and North Korea, which is raising its head again. With all of this in mind, one has to ask oneself, why is gold and silver not skyrocketing? Gold is struggling to stay much above $12.50, and silver cannot seem to break much beyond $14.80. We had anticipated the prospect that perhaps they could break out of their trading range in one direction or another this week. But the strength of the countervailing forces are such that to some degree they're cancelling each other out. There is a lot of bad news out there. and that strengthens gold and silver. However, there is also some good news too, and one wonders where gold and silver prices would lie if all of this bad news was not present. We should tell you, heading south below 1200 gold and below $14 silver. Last week's economic data showed higher housing starts and existing home sales than the median forecast. Weekly jobless claims were down by 4,000. Consumer spending was in line with expectations, and core inflation at 0.1% compared with 0.2% forecast, and consumer sentiment is up. On the downside, GDP growth was revised downwards for quarter three from 3.5% to 3.4%. And of course, the Fed has predicted lower growth rates for 2019. Personal income fell in November from 0.3% to 0.2%. Durable goods orders, however, rose by 0.8% in November, but expectations were for a rebound of 2%, which followed a sharp fall of 4.3% in October. So a fair mixture of news, each battling one against the other. The COT report shows that producer merchants are still short on a ratio of 4-1, though this has reduced slightly. Swap dealers have increased their short positions by 17,000 contracts, and managed money are marginally long, having increased their long positions by almost 11,000 contracts. Silver prices moved similarly to gold, but rising and falling within a 29-cent range. It is finding $15 a serious resistance level, and no doubt we are seeing prices consolidating at or around, or slightly above, $14.50. We do not share the view of some other commentators that gold and silver are going to rise considerably in the short term, for as we mentioned earlier, that should have happened already if it was going to happen. Nevertheless, we also do not see a major collapse either over the remainder of the year, as there are too many uncertainties which currently underpin prices. As far as the COT report is concerned, producer merchants are nearly 4 times short than long, swap dealers are slightly more short than long, increasing their short positions, and managed money is marginally more long than short. So what have we got on the economic agenda this coming week? Well, it being Christmas week, there's very little to concern ourselves with, save that on Thursday we shall have the Consumer Confidence Index for December. We believe this coming week will be a week of consolidation and traders rounding off their positions if they haven't already done so. Stock markets will have most investors' attention. The latest political news is that President Trump is polling advisors as to whether he has the power to sack Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, after his comments this week. And additional resignations over the Syria affair are currently occurring. The government shutdown looks like it is going to happen, though we have left this video until late in the day in the hope of learning whether a deal was going to be done today, being Saturday. But so far nothing has been reported. So we have a situation of both political and economic turmoil, plus a potential government shutdown over Christmas, and frankly gold and silver should be a lot higher than they are. Will they rise further? Yes, it's possible. But to be fair, their performance for the bulls is disappointing to say the least. Now, although we shall be producing more videos before Christmas Day and immediately after Christmas Day, we wish those who perhaps may not be spending their holiday time on YouTube a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And to those members in our inner sanctum, we are using Sunday and Monday as important days for uploading programs, articles, and videos that we have held back. So please pay it a visit between your turkey lunches and festivities. And we thank each and every one of you for your continued support throughout 2018. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management, and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.